Hit that green thing again. See if you can get that to roll. There you go, buddy. You're the best. Hey, welcome back, Backseaters. Rev and I here with you.
Hello.
We are just, been a long week, semi-exhausted, but tonight the Ramsey County opened up the warming houses, and so what we're doing here in front of the law enforcement center, people are showing up. Here comes another person. We've had, about 40 so far, right?
At least 40, yeah.
40 people showing up at the law enforcement center, and Ramsey County is giving them rides. Housing stability team, right?
Yep.
Housing stability team is giving them rides, and we should probably, I don't know, that person's looks like they're walking over to
Oh, they're probably nervous because the lights went off.
Union Gospel Mission. Can we turn the lights on? How do we turn the lights on?
I don't know.
But we have people in there warming up before they picked up rides. And so started arriving here. What time did you get here, Rev?
We got it at 6:30.
6:30, 7 o'clock started arriving, and then the vans from the housing stability team started picking them up and taking the unsheltered persons to. Mostly the Phelan Boat Club is popular, right?
Yep,
the
Phelan Boat Club.
Well, not boat. What's it called? The Beach House or Phelan Boat
Yeah,
House? Boat
no.
House on Lake Phelan, and then Newell Park Recreation Center. That's for men as well, right?
Yep.
And then
The church on Oxford.
there's a women's shelter, another women's shelter over there on the west side, and I think the church on Oxford doesn't open until next week, right?
Right, next
for
week.
families. So the county's plan for implementing warming houses has begun. There are also, the Union Gospel Mission houses a ton of people. The Dorothy Day / Catholic Charities Higher Ground facility houses many. And so I think you should go tell those folks that they can wait in here for a ride, okay? So it's a little confusing here for folks, but yeah, go tell them they can wait for a ride. And I won the $100, by the way. The bet was
Yeah,
on.
you won
tell
that.
Andre I won the $100. Andre was betting not anybody would show up after 9:30. So obviously it's minus 6 degrees right now, with a wind chill of minus 23. Can you imagine that if you're from a different state? Minus 6 degrees Fahrenheit, a wind chill of minus 23. And all day tomorrow it's going to be in the single digits. And let me just see what we got here. Single digits all day tomorrow, and then down to 0 again tomorrow night. Then it'll warm up a little bit, but the key is getting people rides to the warming shelters, because the warming shelters aren't downtown. The listing house, the daytime warming shelter, closes at 8, and then people need to get rides. So that's the purpose of the Ramsey County, vans, to get people to overnight shelters. And I'll tell you what, I spent the last week here. We housed people here every night. We had between 35 when it was warm to 90 when it was really cold, and roughly 50 to 60 on the average. But you get a different perspective on life when you spend some time with people that have struggled to have some housing. So many backseaters have brought down gloves. We've been handing out hand warmers, gloves, hats, etc. Thank you. If there's a constant request, it's for quality gloves. And somebody brought us like a huge box of quality gloves. It was amazing. Down here. So Andre bet me that we wouldn't get any more people walking in. $100. So, did you bring my $100?
He said.
Yeah, he's $100.
He said you didn't shake.
I didn't shake. But we're gonna double down on the next time. So, yeah, it's cold out here. I was telling him minus
It's cold.
It's 23 below wind chill. And rather than sleeping here, this last week I told 35 to 90 people sleeping here in our lobby, and but now we're just staging as a warming area for them to get picked up.
And if you want to know if we treated people right, the first guy,
Yeah,
he's already got on the van, and he came back. He figured he'd sleep here is better than there.
so you told them you can't sleep here?
Yeah, Andre just had to. So he's going back on the van again.
Oh my goodness. Well, where did he get dropped off? Because the van didn't.
I don't know. He said he just walked back. And Andre said, I just talked to you.
Huh.
Wow.
Well, we do have nice facilities here. I mean, that's the one thing. We have some quality mattresses that we use in the jail whenever we're overcrowded and we have to sleep on the floor.
Right.
So we do have quality mattresses. We've been disinfecting them every day. And it's a safe environment, you know.
Very.
Plus, we have enough room to spread people out so they're not on top of each other, right?
Right.
But we don't have the ability to do this nonstop, and the county has good facilities now. We got the Central Baptist Church for women, which is applying for a variance. We got. Is this the guy or someone else?
That's the other one.
That's the other one. You know where a lot of these guys are going. They're going to sleep underneath the bridge.
Well, this guy just told me I'm afraid I'm going to freeze to death. So I told him to come in here and they'd get him to the warming house.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of mental health issues too,
Yes.
right?
Backseaters, that is one of your blankets. You see that young man carrying. Very nice young
I
man.
was telling them the hats and gloves we handed out this week was amazing, right?
Amazing. Especially the gloves. And if you are a glove wearer, you know that people lose gloves. I feel so bad for people today walking around with no gloves on their hand. It is cold.
Yeah. Yeah, so not 100% sure why a person would just
Maybe just divert it from the west and just don't let anyone come eastbound. Copy.
I'm gonna call Darren. Hey Siri, call Darren McDonald. Hey, I think we should wrap that up in a half hour and come back here just to see what, because something might pop off over here. If you don't mind. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Darren's on a mission someplace else. So it's a patchwork of collaboration. How's that for a definition?
About accurate.
A patchwork of collaboration. And so 2 blocks down the street here is where the listing house is. Again, they close at 8. The vans start running about 8:30. So a lot of people that were here walk up to our facility and we keep them warm. We're going to try to get the vans to pick up right here at the bus stop. Don't you think that's the best spot?
Yeah, right
Pick
there.
pick up at the bus stop. Nice facility here. The people at Listing House do an amazing job. They're expanding to put showers in. I was impressed by the operation. From noon to 8 every day.
Noon to 8.
I'd call it the warming house in the winter. In the summer they could call it the cooling house. But the Listing House works too. The old one was the Freedom House, right?
Freedom. Yeah.
So But when we were in here the other night, well, there had to be 80 people in here, huh?
Right in that one room.
Yeah. So, like I said, a patchwork of collaboration. It's not a perfect system, let's just face it. Here's the listing house right here. It's closed now. It closes at 8 o'clock.
Squad 171.
We're kind of centrally located. That's one of the reasons our law enforcement center lobby works for helping, because we're right between the listing house and the Union Gospel Mission.
Right there in the middle.
There's our building straight ahead there. You can kind of see the arch of the spire there. And then, see if you see that guy, we can maybe talk to him. Speedway right behind our building. When we built this building, we thought about trying to buy the Speedway, but the price was too high. You had one guy sleeping there the other night, right? Behind there?
I wonder where that guy went that fast.
I don't know. But it is cold out here. You roll the window down.
Torso pain.
I think we should just tell Jama just to keep driving around. And pick
Are you okay?
Tell him he can walk to our building.
Huh? Okay, if you want, you can walk to the building and they'll take you to a warming house. All right.
Ask him where he's headed.
Where you headed to? Maplewood. Okay, be safe.
There's a shit.
Man,
This guy's
that
flying.
car's flying.
Probably one of ours.
Nope.
So there's the guy right across the street there that just walked to the. So here's the thing about this Union Gospel Mission does an amazing job. It's amazing, but they have a lot of residents in here, and it's tough sometimes because of the proximity. I'll ask this guy. Where are you gonna sleep tonight, partner? Huh? You're going home? Where's home? You can stay over there in the lobby. They'll give you a ride to a shelter. All right, well, good luck. He didn't really want anything to do with us.
Right.
So this is Union Gospel Mission here. And about 9 o'clock, they let people come in and warm up and eat. But then at 9 o'clock, they try to ratchet back so people can sleep. They do have housing, and actually, this is a kind of a transitional housing for a lot of people,
You see the
right?
tent city back there.
Yeah, I'll mention that in a minute because we're going to go look at it from the tracks too. So, but great organization, worthy for your donations, and does an amazing job. And you'll see though that sometimes they don't let some people that are poorly behaved stay here.
Right.
5184.
And that's why there needs to be shelters for low barrier, or what we're called anybody can stay, right?
Bonnie, should we just call for the tow now? And then by the time it gets here, probably another 20 minutes, we'll just go to the car. Sounds good.
So then, of course, to be close to the services Union Gospel Mission provides, a lot of people are camped out behind here. Now, there's a railroad tracks down below, and some abandoned buildings, and they can hike back there and set up a campsite, which isn't a terrible place because down below the railroad, by the railroad, there's out of the wind.
Right.
You know, so we're just kind of explaining to you the patchwork of services here, and you know, law enforcement ends up being a safety net if there's any holes. That's our building across the street there. That's our jail, actually. 300 plus people in that jail across the street. And I want you to think about, well, I'm going to drive over the bridge here for a minute. So we're going to drive over this bridge on Tedesco, and then we're going to go down below it. And you'll get the feel for umbrella. Underneath this bridge here, a lot of people are camping out and staying. We're going to hit the campsites last. We're going to run downtown to Higher Ground, Dorothy Day, Catholic Charities, just to see where a lot of people stay. And if you've been to a concert or a hockey game at the XL Energy Center, you know that there are facilities for people that are unsheltered or transitioning off drugs, etc. in some cases. And I'll tell you what, there's probably this Union Gospel Mission, and you want to move that umbrella to the side? Is that umbrella?
Yeah, umbrella.
Unless you think it's going to rain. You can see the Union Gospel Mission sign there. Come on, right a little bit.
It was in a fire.
So, I'm just saying there's really not better organizations than Catholic Charities and a Union Gospel Mission, right?
Exactly, and they work together well.
Problem is that the volume has overwhelmed people.
Right.
I remember when they built the Opportunity Center at Higher Ground, I thought, boy, that's going to be a huge facility. But now, even that is swamped, right? They just... Whew. Is Mary Hall still open over there?
No.
It's closed too?
Yeah.
So we're right between Listing House and Union Gospel Mission. That proximity makes it somewhat easy for us to provide a little support on cold nights. My guess is, though, the vans will eventually start picking up closer to here at Union Gospel, and then we'll just be available on the really cold nights. So they won't need us on the moderate winter. But Rev is an icon, a legend. Your team, you and Andre, have been doing amazing work. Staying out late, coming in early. I beat you a couple mornings.
Yeah.
Well, I did this morning.
You
I
and
beat
Andre.
you this morning.
You and Andre.
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning. But I don't know where you be at 11 when I leave.
The thing is, I have an advantage. I can sleep on the couch in my office.
Right, that too.
I don't have to go home.
Somebody told me I need to go lay on your couch today.
Do not lay on my couch.
Who was that?
Only one
Whistler.
Only one person can drool on that couch.
Reach out, see what they told them.
Earlier tonight, before we started, the CAT team was chasing a stolen car, over to Minneapolis, and while they were chasing that one, another one came by, and Abdi spotted it.
There's a person just ran across the street. It's too cold to be outside, people. Entirely too
Hang on a
cold.
second.
Heather, do you still have her number? Reach out to her.
Yeah, do you want me to call and see if she wants to pick it up in Minneapolis, or do you want me to tell her that we're going to tow it to 5 South?
You can just tell her we'll tow it to 5 South for her. I think she lives in Maple or whatever, so.
Sounds good. Is there a number I should give her to let her know who she should call when she wants to pick it up?
Question.
If she's gonna pick it up tonight, you can give her my number. If she's gonna pick it up tomorrow, she can just call the 1411 and someone will figure it out for her. Arrived, ending mileage is 79.
Copy that.
And tell her there won't be any charge for the tow.
Copy.
Towing a stolen car that they were chasing around from here over to Minneapolis. I had eyes on it briefly, but of course they drive like maniacs, and we were trying to get the helicopter above it, but we never really got. It was the helicopter never acquired it. What the heck we got going on here? What do you think that is? Is that Toyota?
Yep.
It's gonna be a long winter. You know, I looked at the weather report. The coldest days are the middle 2 weeks of January. The middle 2 weeks of January, the cold weather average is like 11 degrees. Okay? But right now we're at what? -5. The problem with the average is there are several historical -30s in January.
Right.
Real -30s.
Can you use that? I'll call when you get you.
So,
Thank you.
I don't know what's worse, a no wind -20 or a wind 0. Because that wind takes so much.
I think
heat
the
off it.
wind just beats you up, though.
You can't hide from it, really. I mean,
Right.
well, you can, but it's tough to.
And Heather, do you want to relay to her that the ignition's been torn out? So I don't know if she'll be able to get it running herself.
So we're over here by Catholic Charities.
I'm on the phone with her right now. Is there anything else I need to relay to her?
Nope, that should be it.
Copy. She says she won't be able to pick it up till tomorrow, so thanks.
Yeah, copy that. We'll have it at 5 South. She can contact people in the morning.
So
This is where we drop off early in the morning.
yeah, we've been bringing people here, women especially, at 8 or so. Drop
Yeah.
off. Which are you sending them to the Opportunity, or this? Which way you
They
sending
go
them?
that way.
I'll let her know.
Yep.
You can start it with a screwdriver. If she wants to drive it, she can.
Part 22. Copy. She heard you.
Thank you.
So a patchwork of collaboration. Everybody's trying to do their part. Sometimes the seams of the operation. People are sitting in there, aren't they? Warming up,
Yep.
staying in the lobby there of Higher Ground. There's a lot of housing here that they've built and providing housing for people transitioning from homelessness to residential living.
Have a good night.
How about you? Enjoy your night at 2020.
And, you know, it's interesting, the whole campsite concept. It pops up in different areas. Remember when Kellogg, they had all the campsites on Kellogg?
Yeah, I was feeding them.
Yeah, see, the city decided that wasn't a good spot.
Sometimes I wonder why they got rid of that. That was, you know, it was, I guess.
I think that's probably it.
Yeah, the visibility was high.
Well, there's nothing. I mean, the thing is, because of the fire. Speaking of condemning, you know,
I knew that was coming.
the city condemned the Lowry Apartments Monday, right? No, what day was it tonight? Yeah, Monday. Monday gave. I mean, I'm not saying that the building didn't need to be condemned because I don't know the facts, but I know they gave them 5 hours notice for 71 residents to get out. They are, according to the paper, they are letting them come back periodically and getting their stuff.
Right.
But they moved them to 2 hotels, in part because the heat was out in the building,
No, we're good, thank you.
but also in part because the heat being out had caused some pipes to bust, jeopardizing the fire suppression system. So the major issue was that once the fire suppression was compromised, they couldn't afford to let people stay there, which makes sense. But then I heard further that part of the reason that the fire suppression, water supply, heat supply, the reason the heat was out in the first place is someone had gone in and stole the copper, right?
Wow.
Right? So looks like the Ordway is emptying out here, huh?
Yeah.
1001 Geranium Avenue East.
I don't know. What's happening there? Think the workers that just got off
I
work?
was going to say maybe the staff, because
Staff, yeah.
they all had on black pants.
They were all leaving at the same time. Walking to the bus stop, I'm guessing, huh? Well, that's how the country was built, on people working. Thankfully, some people still want to work. Right?
Yeah. I don't know, after this 2 weeks, we might know.
I'm feeling good, though. I feel like we bridged the gap, right?
Yeah, and I really think it was a learning experience for us, even us that do this all the time.
Yeah.
When you had to, at the last minute, say, okay, let's open up, and to watch those 90 plus people that first night.
Yeah, that was something.
And when I came in we were there till midnight, and then woke up in the morning,
Yeah.
and you said, listen to the snoring.
Yeah.
And that messed with me for 3 days.
Yeah.
I said they were so
Well,
comfortable.
Well, the whole experience. We could thank you to the people that, like Radius Health, Meridian Health, people that are working with the homeless.
Regular
Back
baby.
to service 2001 Todd Drive in Arkansas for loud music.
You know.
2362, send it.
So a lot of homeless will ride the buses and the trains. This is the interesting part until the train shut down, right?
Yeah.
Which is what, 1:30 or so?
1:30, yeah. But then what?
Then well, those vans are supposed to run all night, right? And they're supposed to be able to pick up people. I think the best thing is just dial 911 and say you need a ride, right?
Yeah.
Comm Center will find a ride for you.
2322.
We're gonna have to get everybody brought up and informed on what's going on. I mean, 6 below zero, 23 below wind chill. Frostbite starts anytime in the single digits. So,
And it's quick. The guy came in tonight, his hands were just...
well, you had a guy yesterday that had lost fingers from frostbite last year, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem, is your body, because circulation is damaged even in the limbs that are left. So you go into frostbite quicker. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good the buses are running. The buses are a legit way to stay warm. You know, I was talking to one of the advocates over there. I think I told you this story. And I said, well, what happens, if we don't have the shelters, us, whatever? And she said, well, they get the trains. That's all they can do is get on the trains. I said, well, and this is me being not being an expert in the field. I said, well, it's nice to have that safety net. And she looked at me like, the train is no safety net for Unsheltered. And she's right. Right?
Yeah, she's right.
That shouldn't be. I said, well, I guess we are then. The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. At least we had a nice environment for them. Right? Restrooms, food. Talk
Yeah.
about all the stuff, all the
Oh my
services
goodness.
that you had.
We
Lunches.
really pulled it together. We had bag lunches, waters, but I think the hit of the week was the gloves, socks, scarves, hats, jackets, coats, hand warmers that came from the back seaters,
Yeah.
and the blankets.
2220.
And I watched people survive because of stuff that had been donated through our backseaters. One of the deputies walked up and said, "Where does all this stuff come from?" When I told him the backseaters, he said, "Well, I'm a backseater." So,
Where you headed?
hey,
Oh, right, just the train.
Okay. Where are you going to sleep tonight? You got a spot?
Safe space.
Which one?
Located really just down here.
It's not there anymore. Have you been there at all?
No, sir.
Yeah, they have shelters. Do you have a phone?
No, sir. But
Yeah, I
if
did.
I'm not mistaken, Outreach. I talked to Outreach earlier, and they said go in front of Ramsey County jail.
Yep. Yeah, we're only going to be there till midnight but there's vans running all night. But if you want to get to the jail after you're done with the train, try to get there by midnight.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Well, there's an interesting story, right?
right.
This kid's gonna ride the train, and this is the train track right here, folks. Right here at the Union Depot. No trains right here right now. But last year there was a place called Safe Space in the old Detox, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, people still think. I think we're gonna have to keep open a few nights, don't you think?
I think so.
For a shuttle, till everybody understands. I mean, most of these Unsheltered are pretty smart in terms of navigating life.
Navigate,
right?
yeah.
I gotta give them credit. We had no problems, 0 problems with behavior for 7 days, right? One guy might have swore at us and said we were bitches, but outside of that,
I didn't have any of them. Everything I had was positive.
well, I think he was swearing at you when he left. I don't think it was me, but no, one guy.
Time do it yet.
And I'll tell you, people like Andre, John Scheller, what's his name, Whistler?
Yeah,
Oh
Mike
my
Whistler
God.
did a great job. Mike Whistler, our coordinator.
The court deputies that came out and worked was Marcus and Colette. What a team.
Yeah, we benefited from that.
Yes. What a team.
I'm actually
of-
going to drive down 2nd Street to see if there's any homeless back there.
I mean, good guys that just worked together, and the team worked out just wonderful. And like I was saying, with all of the equipment that have been donated by the backseaters, and man, backseaters, you've just done marvelous. I know you probably saw my post today. We have 0 gloves, but I will be going to pick up some gloves tomorrow because it is cold out here. If you're local and you want to help, gloves would
Somebody
be a
bought that
great-
whole box of big gloves.
Wasn't that nice?
Oh, those were great gloves
Yes.
too, valuable.
Whoa.
Wow.
And we've got one guy that keeps sending us socks. What
How about that guy? Rich. I won't mention him by name, but holy mackerel, he brought us 2 inches of gift cards, huh?
I'm just overjoyed, and I know that this is probably the best. Most people think it's, hey, you talk about Bob Fletcher, even though he's sitting this close to me, is probably the most,
Stop.
yeah, he cares.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop.
Well, here's the
We
thing.
are shocked.
Somebody said that to me today. Thanks for caring. You know what I thought to myself?
C196.
Number one,
C195.
I believe everybody does care, okay?
You want to tell them, Darren, you can.
But the problem is, not everybody's in a position to actually
To help.
and do what.
That's right.
So we all got to do our piece. I'm lucky enough to have a position where I can coordinate the help. But the reality is, a lot of people are doing a lot more work than me. I'm just in a position to be able to coordinate it. Is the river still water? My goodness, it looks like it's still water out there. we'll make sure this is 2nd Street, folks. It goes down from Kellogg Park down to the old. I don't think we got anything here.
Hey,
What's the plan?
I don't know, just stand here and get warm right real quick.
What? You got something to keep warm with? You got a fire?
I got my other jacket here.
You got a little fire?
No,
Oh.
I got a little bit of wood.
Where are you gonna stay tonight?
I could go back to the mission, I guess.
How come you left there?
I just don't like it there.
You know, they opened up 2 new warming houses. One at Phelan and the other at Newell Park. There's a van that. You want us to send a van over to get you?
Yeah, sure.
I'll send a van over here in about the next half hour.
Okay.
Are you good till then?
Yeah, I'm good.
And they'll take you to a warming shelter.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
all right.
Thanks.
Be safe,
You bet.
buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, he looked warm. He's out of the wind anyhow.
There's a person asleep.
Well, we'll send a van over. You want to call
447
Jama? Just send him over here. Do you think they'll know where we're at? 2nd Street? He probably wasn't planning on working this late.
What is Jama's last name? Shine.
Yeah. I can call him. Hey Siri, call Jama Shine. This used to be. This is where the safe space was. And how are you? Got a homeless guy that would like a ride. Was wondering if you could pick him up.
Where?
Well, are you familiar with 2nd Street?
Hey, Heather, what was the name of the lady? No. Just give me second Street or what?
Why don't you do this? You know where the Intercontinental Hotel is?
Yes.
Meet us there in front of the Intercontinental Hotel in 5 minutes.
Right down Kellogg, right? Okay.
Yeah, Kellogg, and then I'll take you down there to show you where he is.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Thank you. Bye. See, Kellogg is 3rd Street. This 2nd Street is kind of down below. It floods in the spring, and it's not a through street. But most people don't even know it exists.
Right.
So, but that guy, where did he say originally he was going to go? The Union Gospel?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a walk, and they're not going to let him in at this point. We're not going to let him in.
It's about 286.
Good.
Unit 272 can stay clear.
It's a big job.
Big job.
Big job.
Copy, thank you. No BWC for both.
Here, I said you got a fire going? He goes, no, but I got some wood.
I got some wood. You got a match. And that was the smell of the weed.
6 below.
You knew that the people that were at these encampments just couldn't take it no more. Because when they walked in the door, they smelled like they had just been around a campfire. See, they're about to catch the train.
Here, we're gonna activate this. We're activating you. You know, you've done this once or twice before. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're activating you. Here. Aim that out there. Try not to hit any buttons. We'll show them where the trains are.
This is the.
We haven't started yet.
Oh, well, why you got me talking?
Well, because they can hear
you know they can hear me up
They
there.
can hear you. They can hear you. So, let's see if that works. So this is the train station down. Maybe we can pan over to the Union. Just to show them a little bit over there. Beautiful building.
Beautiful.
So this is where a lot. This is the end of the line, train station.
Or the beginning of the night.
Well, beginning of the line. Yeah. but at the end of the night, you see if we can get up there. No, I'll switch it back here. Just keep that in case we gotta
Yeah.
go mobile. So. Yeah, every year there's a new center of mass with the homeless, right?
Yeah, they remember this park?
Oh, yeah, it's huge. But I mean, obviously, this is a problem in cities throughout the country, but I would say that we can claim the title of the coldest environment for homeless. If you're in New York, you got shelter from the buildings, right? Right. If you're in Buffalo, you got snow. Okay? But snow can be a good shelter.
Right. Because if you bury you, yeah.
So, Minnesota is as cold as it gets. Denver's not as cold. Washington, Portland. So, we don't like that distinction. But when you think about our homeless here, this is the toughest environment. You know, the guy, last night I ran into a guy that he lived in St. Petersburg, Florida, and his house got destroyed in those 2 hurricanes, Helene and Milton. And I said, well, I was telling him we could probably arrange. Well, first of all, he said he had his friends called him and said, hey, come on up here, you can live with us. Right? You remember?
Yeah.
He said after a few weeks, they said, you got to move out.
You got to go. This ain't working.
And so
I saw him today.
I said, do you want us to get your ticket back to St. Petersburg or Tampa? We'll do that for you. He said, nope, I'm staying here. I'm going to get a job. I'm applying for a job, and I'm going to work up here.
Yep. I saw him today going to his interview.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Good for you.
Right up here. He was leaving the listening house.
Seemed like a smart kid.
Yeah. He said, I'm on my way to the interview.
That's cool. Proud of him.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
combed his hair and everything.
But-
he was ready.
But how the hell? I mean, your house gets destroyed, or wherever you're living. You make your way up here. You live with some friends, and then suddenly they kick you out, and you're homeless. Right?
Homeless.
That's just depressing. Hey, by the way, backseaters, you see this Holiday here right across the street from Listing House and the Speedway. We've got a big donation of McDonald's, Subway, and Burger King. But what we really need, a lot of these unsheltered would like to stop into Holiday and buy some smaller items for themselves.
Yeah.
Holiday or Speedway cards. Holiday or Speedway cards. That would be our request. And Holiday or Speedway. Gloves, Holiday and Speedway, right?
Gloves, Holiday, and Speedway.
We are going, in case you missed any of our earlier broadcasts, we are going to stop down to one of our 3, well, we'll probably go to all the shelters tonight. Just to let you know, in 6 below weather, where people are living, mostly to help you get motivated in helping others, which the first step to being motivated is feeling terrible about what's going on, right? Because we all do. We don't have a solution.
There's a train.
There's a train down there. Down below.
Me and Andre came down the other night.
Yeah.
We'll never come back.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Hey man, this is spooky.
Well, the city has put some garbage bins down here that they've been emptying out. I talked to that guy,
Yeah.
Rick, and they have some outhouses down here, but I'm guessing it's -6. Those outhouses aren't too pleasant, right?
Right, you don't want to go in there.
Well, you might, but you don't want to get stuck on a toilet. So, anyhow, it's not funny at all. It's very sad. You see the train there, and straight ahead are the tents. They're all encamped out within, I don't know, 30 feet of the trains. How many do you think are down here?
Oh, it's a lot. Look at that.
I don't know. It's I don't know. I mean, it's 100, right? Maybe
Yes.
100 people camped out in tents. Some of them merged together. I mean, you got to give them credit for their resourcefulness. Which way is the smoke blowing?
186.
Well, somebody's staying warm. This is the problem, of course, in ultra cold weather. Things burn. Staying warm? How's that? Is that helping?
Huh?
Does that help?
What?
The fire. Stay warm?
I don't know.
You staying warm? Yeah, good. What's your name? Nama? Huh?
I don't know.
Otto. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. That's a big old log. You're a good fire starter.
I don't know.
That's a good fire.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
The road is inside the hill.
What?
There is hill. Why? I don't know.
Say again?
The road is and then say I need some hill or water. I need water.
Water?
I don't know.
I knew I should have brought some extra.
Right.
Well,
Wow.
it's depressing. It's here's the thing about it. It's more depressing in the daytime. -6 degrees. Again in Minneapolis, the fire started. That's a different fire there than the one. What do you think, Rev?
Terrible. But they
Is that a
are.
reflection on America?
They are. Wow. Somebody's in the tent he gave the water to.
You're giving this one to. I'm gonna open it though. Should have brought a case with us.
Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
You're welcome. Hey, look at this pile of wood.
That's what I was just gonna say. You see
That's
that
the first
pile
time
of
I saw
wood?
that pile of wood. The city must be bringing wood down now, huh?
Must be.
I know they don't really like propane tanks, right?
So the wood, yeah.
But they got a stack of split wood, right? Oh Jesus, there's another pile over here. Or maybe it's not the city. Maybe the city might not approve of that, right? See that stack there?
Look at that stack of wood.
Looks like there was a fire over there already,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yep.
Because there were tents over there before. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know. All I know is I don't have the solution, folks, but I'm willing to keep highlighting it until we can find the solution. Right?
Yep.
So this is the 94, Interstate 94 we're driving under right here. And this is the eastbound lanes right here, 94 in downtown St. Paul. This is the westbound lanes on Interstate 94 in downtown St. Paul, in case you're wondering where we're at. We could go up that hill there, but that seems a little bit iffy.
Yeah, they do. If they want to take it, they should just take the toll.
I got to drive through Sweet Hollow, see if anybody's in here. So now we're going to go underneath the 7th Street Bridge. This is into the Sweet Hollow Park.
This is the way me and Star Wars went.
Yeah, did you find many
People walking.
walking?
Yeah.
But no campsite.
No
right?
campsite. We didn't see a campsite.
Interesting. We're underneath the 7th Street Bridge right now. And again, for those of you that haven't heard me say before, this area was always where the immigrant communities came first. They live in little shanty houses, Polish, German, Italian, lived down here in the Swedish, in the Sweet Hollow, and then when they would temporarily get housing down here, and then when they got jobs, they would move up over the hill into Railroad Island area.
22.
And there is another campsite. In fact, we're going to continue. I haven't been to this other campsite up here at Heritage Square, straight ahead here. Thankfully, the city's kept this path pretty clean. We're in a path in Sweet Hollow Park, right east of Payne Avenue. Right east of Payne Avenue. There's a double path here. There's another path on the other side of the park that you can take to.
Okay. I told you I found this by mistake.
Yeah.
Trying to be Bob Fletcher.
Well,
272.
272.
there's that tunnel there that goes up by Payne and Preble. If you ever want to enter, just come off of Payne. You can drive right down that tunnel. It looks scary, lions and tigers and bears, but it's not. And this road here goes up by the old Ham's Brewery. There's a lot of abandoned brewery, and there used to be a stream running here where they would use the spring water, and then when they're done, they would send the stream down.
Oh.
This is the old Ham's Brewery here, Rev. And, you know, up above there, if we were to go up above, you'd be up on Minnehaha.
M&H?
M&H down by Arcade. We're still down by Payne,
Yeah.
but close. So,
173, code 4.
but fortunately, this isn't. Well, I don't know if it's fortunate. I don't know where the good spot is. The bridge don't look too good, does it? That's Phelan Corridor, Phelan Boulevard we just went under. There's supposed to be some campsites up this way, but I haven't actually seen them myself.
It's amazing how neat this is kept.
Yeah. Yep. That is Arcade up there. We are gonna divert. Bruce Vento Regional Trail. Now, Bruce Vento was a congressional representative that did a lot of environmental legislation, and actually the money to preserve these paths and these parks really was an initiative of Bruce Vento. Actually, Bruce Vento School is named after him too.
Yeah.
People used to tell me that I looked like Bruce Vento because I had eyebrows like him. Did you know him at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take me off PTR, replace both of us.
Copy. A180, show you both there.
A1, copy.
We have the police radios on too in case something happens. Oh shoot. We extended our 5 minutes beyond 5 minutes. Hey Siri, call Jama Shine. I meant to go down there.
He didn't call.
Hey Siri, call Jama Shine.
That's it's called.
He's what?
It's calling him.
Oh, you did call. Well, that's his deal.
Yeah.
I can't tell when you're calling. All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm at Lumber Shine, yo.
So, if you're looking out the front door of the Intercontinental, right there,
Yes.
you see that street across the street that goes down?
Yes.
That's 2nd Street.
Okay.
If you go down there, there's 2 people, one sleeping and one standing up about halfway down.
Okay.
The guy standing up said he'd take a ride to a warming shelter. The one sleeping, we didn't wake up, but somebody probably should check on him, see if he wants a ride.
All right, we'll check on him too.
You all right? Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, I meant to go down there and then run back. But I just forgot. We'll go make sure we hook up.
Right.
I'm getting a sore throat. What do you think? I think I need a cheeseburger.
Oh,
What?
I just thought about Andre.
Are you giving him a ride?
No,
Well, Sheller's okay there by himself.
no.
What? He wanted a cheeseburger? You supposed to get him food or what?
Andre
How did
brought
the cheese?
food.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I just hope he remembers where it's at. He will. Don't
Hey
worry.
Siri, call Andre Robinson.
You got his whole name in your
Siri
phone?
is. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's all you need.
Yes, sir.
How many you got there?
3.
You got 3 more?
Yep, we got 3 more.
Well, you owe me 300 then.
No, we didn't bet, sir. You trying to get me or something?
Well, what constitutes a bet? When you say I'll bet you $100, nobody comes back in.
But I was talking to Rev, and then you say I'll take that bet. And I said no. Bob tried to get me.
All right.
But yeah, we got 3 left.
Hey, Wars.
Yeah.
Don't forget the belt. You know.
Oh, no, yeah, I know.
You can leave, but Sheller's got to stay.
Well, I'll stay for 30 more minutes, Bob.
Oh, that's very gracious of you.
I'll stay for 30 more minutes. All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
There's one that goes to 7-1. Not like yours.
He came around.
Yeah, he did.
9172.
Wow, there's 3 more people. You remember where you're going, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the Intercontinental down here.
I just want you to remember because we'll be somewhere else.
I'm going to take Minnesota Street down there, turn. It's going to take a while to wake that other guy up, but that guy could freeze to death there, right? Don't you
Yeah.
think?
I thought you couldn't take
Well,
Minnesota.
you can, but I mean, it's like their parent streets, Minnesota and Cedar. The big thing now is getting everybody into a habit of knowing how to get to warmth.
Right.
How to get to warmth.
Especially
To make a
tomorrow.
board game about this, then people could realize how miserable it is. You know, like Monopoly. You're homeless, go outside and experience -6 degrees. Oh boy. We got a good crew though. Very proud of everybody that helped with this project.
Yeah, it turned out so well.
Proud of the crew. You the CAD team helped when necessary, and everybody jumped in.
Yeah, we had Nicole and Ashley came and sorted all the socks and gloves for me.
Besides sorting them, did they roll them into
They
the
rolled them
grandma
up.
bundles?
Yes, they
The
did.
grandma bundles? I don't actually like the grandma bundles, but a lot of people do it that way.
That's what they
My
did.
great grandma Marie Fletcher used to roll them up like that. That's grandma. I call them grandma bundles.
It all worked. I was
It's okay if you're 100% certain they're the same, but there's nothing worse than getting a bundle of 2 socks and having one be different.
Right.
You got a place to go tonight?
Oh, I'm good, yeah. I got layers on. I'm just right there. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
That's very nice.
Wait a minute, what did he say? I got
Layers on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're like the Scout Squad.
That's all.
How many, I
Coats.
don't care how many layers. Yeah, you used to give away coats, huh?
Yes.
Jesus. It's amazing.
I picked up yesterday from a backseater coats, and they all left today.
Yeah. Well,
And to need,
2256.
I had a school teacher to call me today.
yep.
3 kids showed up to school without coats.
Oh, Jesus.
They went home tonight with coats, hats, and gloves.
Thank you.
All that match.
That's great. Well, that's
And then she called me back and said, these kids are so happy.
Ooh. See that pit bull? Where'd he go?
$272 case number.
He's on your side or mine?
He's got him.
He's got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Almost killed the pit bull. That wouldn't have been good.
No.
Call him and see if he got that guy.
I wish I could do like you do on your phone.
Yeah, you can. You have to have a different name, though.
Huh?
You have to have a different name. Mine's name's Siri. Nobody else
Oh,
can
mine?
have Siri.
Why? I thought everybody had
I'm just
Siri.
kidding. Just in the same car.
Oh, right.
Well, the sleeping guy's gone too.
You must have got both of them.
That'll be good.
Yeah, tell them to come outside. We outside.
Hey, Jama,
Yeah.
I'm with Bob. Did you get the guys?
Yeah, we grabbed the guy who was sleeping, the other guy refused.
Oh, okay.
The female refused and the other guy refused. But we woke up the guy who was sleeping.
And are we taking him somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
On it.
You know where you're taking him to one of the shelters, right?
Yeah, I'm taking him to the 900 Fairview. I'm gonna stop by the LAC and grab a couple more.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job. I don't know.
And it's amazing. Don't feel bad when you ask. Some of these people don't want to go in.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that. Because some of them want to stay out here.
-7 degrees.
It's not good to be out here.
286.
286.
Clear advice 225.
2258.
$22.58. You know, one year when we were at the depot, I remember when it was like 20 below for like 5 days straight.
Whew.
So we used the depot. Well, you weren't working here then, right?
No.
That was the first year. And Dan Stoltz from Spire Credit Union, we had like 100 people down there. And we we put him up at the Union Depot.
We have another call at the
And
same address.
he owns Blaze Credit Union now, of course.
Right.
But he brought like hundreds of McDonald's. He went to McDonald's, brought hundreds of them down to the people. It's kind of cool. They were chowing out on cheeseburgers, which was better than the bologna sandwiches we were serving.
Yeah, possibly. His daughter's possibly walking so she can hear the sirens from the other incident you guys are currently in. 2300.
Yeah, people, I did remember Bob asked if I wanted a cheeseburger. I think he forgot.
179.
Well, everything in its time.
5183.
We got work to do yet.
272. Update to your call. The plate is going to be a kilo.
Hey, can you call Scheller again?
Like in John?
Yeah. I can't talk to my phone on him because I think I have his wife's phone and my phone too.
An update that says that she might possibly be walking so she could hear the siren. So it's unknown for sure at this time.
I'm gonna have to get to work early and get an email out to everybody about don't send them to our place. But there's a number to call for the van rides.
266-1035.
The only
Is that what it
update
is?
is that your cop is going to be in a gray hoodie.
I think it's right.
And your subject.
You and Whistler, right? Whistler texted to somebody.
Hi, this is John Scheller. I can't come in.
Okay,
They're outside getting
people into the vans.
people in the van.
Basically, I just want to know when the last one that showed up is, just to get a feel for.
Sheller probably don't know this number either. He's looking at his phone like, who is this?
Hi, this is John. Drive.
They'll figure it out.
Minnesota license plate. Henry Delta Foxtrot 499.
Cat team still working?
2165. What was the
Haven't had.
Little Canada?
Sarge. Sarge.
Yeah.
Hey, when's the last one? What time did the last one that walked in the door?
Probably literally about 4 minutes ago, right when Jama was pulling up the van.
All right.
Wow.
All right, so we still got some walk-ins.
Oh yeah, there's so like, and there's one coming back from the van.
Yeah. Are there? Have the county vans come back again or not?
Yep, have a seat. So we got one female still.
Yeah. Are the county vans still coming?
I had to call them back once. I'm going to call them again.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bravo 654 UT.
Well, let's go up Rice Street on the way.
2303.
Holiday Speedway gift cards and gloves. We got enough hats, right?
We got enough hats.
Interestingly enough, no, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. Because a lot of people put a lot of work into those hats, but some of the colored hats aren't first choice, right?
Right.
But they're beautiful hats. Well, in the campsites when we handed them out, they took them. But
Right.
if they have a choice between black, gray, earth tones,
They take the earth.
I don't know why that's an interesting thing. You know, they don't want the. It's very strange. I don't know. I'm learning every day as we go there. Isn't it state capital on our left? Isn't it funny that all these problems exist within a mile of our state capital?
Well, you know, I spent a lot of time in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That's the White House.
Yeah.
Same situation.
Yeah.
But that's good. I mean, the powers that be don't mind being in the heart of the city.
Well, you don't ever want it to be the new normal, right? You don't ever want it to be the new normal. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him.
He's okay? He worked with you, or?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Keep cooking. Yeah, don't ever go to work without gloves and a hat in case you get locked out,
and
right?
zip your coat up.
What the heck? Well, hope everybody's got some form of shelter. But, yes, there's homelessness everywhere, but we are the capital of cold homelessness.
5183 checking your status.
Right?
I'm walking over here.
I said to Linders the other day, let's see what this is. These people got a lot of coats. A lot of your coats they're wearing. That's where he's going.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, is the train still going downtown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Where are you going to sleep tonight, though?
What? Oh, I live on Rice in Pennsylvania.
You're good?
I have a house.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get to the train station.
All right.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
You too,
Yeah.
my pleasure. Geez, why'd you want to go down to the train when you can
Go home.
go right? Yeah, I'm a semi-scriptural person,
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus did say there will always be the poor, but he did not say there will always be the poor and cold. Right?
Right.
So, okay, we can maybe accept one, but we shouldn't accept the second, right? We shouldn't let the poor get cold.
Oh,
What?
man, he's sitting there rubbing his hands. Oh, I wish I had some gloves.
Yeah, we're out of gloves. We handed every glove out. Jesus Christ, people.
He's gonna be.
Where are you sleeping tonight?
Huh?
Where are you sleeping tonight?
My grandpa's house.
Where's that?
It's
Clo-
5 minutes up the road.
Well, what's the
Can you
address?
help me?
Yeah,
180.
we can help you. Are they open in there?
Huh?
Are they open?
Yeah, they're open.
Go in there.
My grandpa already answered. I was trying to wait for the bus, but I missed it.
You go in there, and I'm gonna have a van come pick you up.
Shit, really?
Yep, I'm gonna have a van pick you up. Call Jama. I'm gonna swing by and pick this guy up. This is what those county vans are apparently designed to do: take people wherever they need to
Right.
go. I'll talk.
What's up, Ref?
I got another pickup for you.
Okay.
Holiday Rice and Pen. Do you know where that is?
Holiday, Rice and Pen.
Yeah, Rice and Pen. Yeah.
Yep, after I drop this guy's off, Holiday.
How far down toward Newell are you? Can you pick this guy up first or not?
I'm full. We're full.
All right. Rice and Pen. He's inside the Holiday gas station.
Okay.
It's a young man about 20 with a shiny black puffy shirt.
All right, Sheriff.
Husband has Alzheimer's.
And he's inside.
Okay.
I'm going to send Rev in to tell him let the management know that there's a van coming, right? What color is that? Dark blue or what?
Yeah, dark blue.
All right. When you drop Newell off, come straight down Minnehaha, and you can go. You got a partner, right?
Yeah. She's with me.
All right.
Copy. Rice and Pen.
Rice and Pen, the Holiday gas station.
All right, Sheriff.
Thank you.
All right.
5110 that you're missing is wearing a blue shirt, slab pants, and slippers. Okay. So he's running.
Could do this all night, folks. Just finding people that need rides. kid's cold, man.
They said thank you.
You want to text Jama to tell him after he picks him up, he can take him to his grandpa's house. Well, Jama's van was still full. Good thing we didn't quit at 9:30. Right?
Right.
That kid was freezing.
Yeah, he was.
Freezing. The manager say, okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And the security guard.
Look at those flags blowing over there, Rev. You see them?
I gotta see him. I didn't get my long johns on today. You know, I was gonna be jumping in and out of the van.
Well, didn't you say you were a halfback?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was. Woo. All right, what was that? All right, copy that.
Here's Blaze Credit Union right here. Anyhow, Dan Stoltz, he brought a couple hundred cheeseburgers there. You got to do that again. And if anybody knows Dan or at Spire,
122.
tell him Fletcher was saying he should drop off some cheeseburgers again. Phelan Boathouse.
150 Snelling to assist medics. There's a male not responding and naked in the dog washroom.
Copy.
150 Snelling, a male not responding, and he's naked in the washroom. I think that's what that call was, right?
That's what it sounded like.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Naked in the washroom. Here, going up. Oh, there's Susie. Where you guys sleep, Suze? You got home? Susie, really? We want you to be warm. You got a spot? It's too cold. Susie has developed an aversion. She has a house right over there on Jackson and Atwater.
Right.
Like, I don't know what she's doing out, trying to earn some money. Warren's Bar seems to be open and functioning despite the cold on a Wednesday night. Well, the radios are relatively quiet anyhow, huh?
I thought you turned them off.
When's this basketball gym gonna open? You know? Be a good spot for kids to hang out, shoot some baskets.
I wonder.
I don't know. Or is it just for the high school? They wouldn't do that, right?
No.
Gotta be at the rec center. Anyhow, for those.
You can cancel those other squads.
So,
We'll be out with that missing mail.
some people have been sending stuff in via Amazon, right?
Yes.
And sometimes the packages show up down there, huh?
and everybody in your building calls me,
22, do you need medics?
Rev, you have too many boxes.
Stand by. We're just going to make contact with them.
Well, it's your building too, Rob.
Copy, 2314.
No, we're the Cedar.
Cedar, that's here.
Yeah.
Cedar. It's a good office over there, good location.
Oh, great.
And you know, the building's in good shape compared to the Lowry in terms of building quality. Bill Bassans, who owns that building, does a great job, right?
Great guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
Are you able to drop the caller's name and phone number just from the
juvenile incident on Cedar that was duped into our call. None of the comments are correct.
See, this is the thing about homelessness. If it's right on main streets in front of you, then your brain is aware of it. And two things happen. You either want to help fix it, help the people, or you're mad at the politicians for letting it happen, right?
Right.
Can you come have medics meet us?
Most of the homeless that we had, the 60 to 90, I didn't sense there wasn't. They didn't have a major chemical addiction. It's not like they were going outside to use drugs, right?
Right.
They were just homeless.
Homeless.
So that was an eye opener in terms of.
And several of them were going to work in the morning.
Yeah.
House, Fairview.
Yeah, one of them had a car, but no place to park it. Yeah, I did have that idea a couple years ago, and some cities are doing that. Get these donated cars, get a vacant parking ramp at night because nobody parks in them at night. Let them sleep in cars.
Squad 216 Tango on channel 1.
Let them warm up and have some car warmth. But probably better if you can have an actual space.
Right.
But some people like keeping all their stuff in a car, you know.
225 back.
It's nice.
And I can see that. Leave the stuff in the car, but let me lay on your floor on that mattress.
Yeah.
That worked.
Yeah. Those mattresses were a bonus, right?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to revisit this overall plan to see the best way for the future. I don't know. It's hard, right, Rev?
Very.
So we're up here at Maryland and 35E, the old Kmart property, and we're coming down here by Wendy's. Where are you going to stay tonight? Okay, you got a tent. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to the store, but they got a tent.
Must be down under there.
I'll show you where it is. I've been there. It is. Yeah. So people are walking from their encampment's behind the old Kmart. Which, by the way, maybe we should just use the Kmart, right?
Right.
You got the garden shop. Just use the friggin' Kmart. That may be simpler. Put some heat in there. I don't know. Beck Cedars, part of the reason we do this is so you can be educated about what's really going on. We're at the northwest corner of Interstate 35E in Maryland. You can look it up on a map if you're from a different town. We're going behind Walmart here. Kmart, I mean, and there's a trail here. This is a thing. Oh man.
So they walked this far?
Oh yeah. I guess it's all a matter of perspective, right?
I guess.
It's all a matter of perspective. I don't know. You can enter from up above there too. But let them know that we're safe. Now there's a couple cars here. I don't know. Sometimes homeless people park their cars back here. Sometimes people come and bring and help the people that are here. So, some people are sleeping in them.
More wood.
So, I don't know if you can really get the flavor for this campsite here. But I was here last year in the summer. This campsite was like half the size, you know?
Look at all the wood.
No, that goes way back, of course. Now, there are people, the city has what's called the Heart Team. I don't know what it stands for. So they come out here every day to check on people, It's a really valuable initiative. It's called the Heart Team. The city does some stuff, the county does other stuff, and go down here and turn around and come back. But the Heart Team. Can you Google it? St. Paul Heart Team. Homeless encampments, or I don't see. This is the Orient.
Homeless Assistance Response Team.
Okay, HART. And they come out and they check on people, bring stuff. I mean, the Heart Team might be the ones bringing the wood out. I don't know. Because they're a city and we're county. But, you know, some of the nursing staff, etc. Well, they'll be out here tomorrow when it's cold checking on people. Homeless Assistance Response Team. Heart Team.
There's somebody up walking around.
Well, like I said, the one couple said they're going up to the store, to the Speedway. That's why I say if we can get some Speedway, that's a garbage bin. They're actually, the city's actually provided those half bins. That's this guy. If you let's see up here.
Hey, are you good tonight?
Yeah, we're good.
You need any place to sleep, or you gonna stay down?
No, I'm just here. I'm just here bringing my cousin propane and Mr. Heater. That's all.
Oh, you are. You're
yeah,
helping.
Yeah, so I'm just bringing him like.
How's
propane,
he? How's your
okay.
cousin doing?
Yeah, my cousin, he's doing okay.
Is he?
Yeah, he's staying warm, the best I can. So
Does he not want to stay with family, or what? Or do you guys not?
I don't know.
It's a hard.
it's a hard. It's up to him, So,
Yeah.
And my cousin, so I'm just making sure he's okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Yep.
Yeah, well, and a lot of the people staying here in this encampment are Hmong. So the different camps have different, groups of individuals. Some prefer to stay with their, family, cultural specific. So that guy obviously was Hmong.
Yeah.
But, yeah, sometimes people try to let them stay in the family, but if there's the chemical addiction or some mental health issues, it doesn't work out.
Right. And like you said, he's doing his part to help out.
Yeah, checking on his cousin.
You gotta check on him. Which is important at this kind of weather. Check on the elders in your family. Make sure the heat's on and they got enough of what they need.
Brought him some propane, and I actually am a fan of propane. It's a lifesaver, but some of the fire officials aren't too keen on it. Right?
Right.
Which one is that? Banging. Is it this one?
2164, 2364.
2164. 2364.
Front alarm holiday at 3467 Rice Street, covering the rear door and the car wash entry.
64 copy. 2364 copy.
2323.
Gotta change some batteries here, folks.
2165. I'm close to that. You can add me on to that too.
Copy, 2324.
Hard to believe. 200 yards away is a fully functioning all-night Wendy's.
Right.
You're right about those people going to work. One of those guys did have a job at a fast food restaurant last night. I don't mention where, but he said, "Yeah, I gotta go work."
And then he forgot his stuff and came back and
I was thankful that somebody had it. Billy Burkhardt had.
And we got him back so he was in time for breakfast. He thought he was going to miss breakfast.
Earlier tonight, you did see that the Roseville Police Department was bringing someone down. Well, is that this one? Or which? Maybe. Oh, it's this one. That's the problem, Rev. I'm gonna put that one in there instead. Guess what, Rev? All the batteries have Velcro on them now.
There you go.
See? This is a plan. A mission. Hey, dispatch, this is Bob Fletcher. Could I talk to the supervisor? Thank you.
5381, 5113.
I'm sorry, say again? No, I don't care. Whoever's in charge for midnights. Thanks. Thank you.
Hey, is one of your charges a C?
Hey, sorry to bother you. This is Bob Fletcher.
Hi there.
How are you? I just want to make sure that you guys know that we're not going to have the law enforcement center open tonight after midnight. So the county has opened its shelters at Newell and Phelan.
Requesting a ride.
And they have vans driving people, but we've been kind of hanging there helping people get there. Because, you know, obviously some of them are coming late thinking we're open.
Yeah.
But just in case anybody calls and needs a ride, there is a phone number that the county has for the vans, the county vans. Do you guys have that number at all?
All right. 266.
What is it? Does it end in 1035,
Yep.
Rev? Yes, that's it. That one. Someone should be answering all night to help them get picked up to go to one of those warming places. So that's all night long. Yeah, we've just been trying to fill in the buffer, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Well, thanks for saying that. You guys are awesome up there as well. Appreciate you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Whistler say they got 4 in the lobby right now.
Yeah.
This could go all night.
Well, it's not gonna because we don't have the resources to go all night tonight.
Yeah.
And, you know, just can't do it. Well, we are going to sign off, backseaters. We got to go and figure out, make sure that everybody's. Oh, here's more coming, huh?
More coming.
We might be working later than we thought. We got to order. If anybody's out there, if any backseaters want to send us a bag of cheeseburgers, we'll take them. 425 Grove, 420 DoorDash, 425 Grove, bag of cheeseburgers. We got to figure out where these guys are going. Feel bad for them. 425 Grove, bag of cheeseburgers.
Yes, sir. He left the bus. He left Holiday. Told him they were gonna catch the bus.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds like they got more down here at the LEC. We pulling up to the LEC. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Well,
214, 215.
we might be working later than we thought.
Might be.
I mean, pizza wouldn't be bad. Wow, just 24-hour McDonald's, Roseville. Roseville. Is the one up on Marion open?
Yeah.
That might be. We can go up there too.
Pulling on the fire alarm.
All right, we're gonna sign off. I'm not saying we won't come back. You never know, we might come back on. But thank you, backseaters, for everything. The gloves are the most important that we need, and then some gift cards to Subway or Speedway and Holiday. You want to say something?
Continue to be kind. We appreciate everything you're doing. Keep doing it. We need to do this together. As Bob said, it's just a collaboration of good. Thank you.